The recent deaths of 2 Australians along the Kokoda track has brought into sharp focus the dangers of the terrain over which our diggers fought in World War II. As part of a commemoration of Anzac Day, 10 reporter Brett Mason is with a group of trekkers slogging their way through the jungles of Papua New Guinea. He reports the increasing popularity of the trek is bringing with it heightened safety concerns.
Well, that's right. In 2001, only about 80 tourists made the pilgrimage here to the Kokoda Trail. This year, despite the deaths of 2 Australians in the last 2 weeks, a record 6,000 people are expected to make the trek here to Papua New Guinea. Today, tour veteran Charlie Lynn has warned Australian tourists preparing to travel to the Kokoda Trail to take care after it was revealed one of the Australians who died here waited 9 hours for medical assistance.
They didn't have a radio, they didn't have a satellite phone, they didn't have a first aid kit, they didn't have anybody medically trained. So when they get into trouble like this, and we were the first to get the message, I was the first to get the message last week, and I was 7 hours away. There was nothing we could do. But if she had been trekking with us or one of the other credible operators, there's a 99% chance she'd be alive today.
It's day 4 of the Kokoda Mateship trek, and so far we've endured stifling hot temperatures, thick mud. Today we walked 1,300 metres uphill and through some villages up in the Kokoda Mountains. This whole project was about bringing 2 communities who were affected by race riots closer together, and so far it's been hard to separate the 2 groups. We've seen young Muslim women walking beside surf lifesavers from Cronulla, so far the Kokoda jungle has proved the perfect breeding ground for renewed relationships following those riots. The jungle certainly has tested the participants in this initiative. This morning, 2 were airlifted out to Port Moresby, joining dozens of Australian tourists who have been struck down by this unseasonably hot weather. It's absolutely stifling, and although it's always very warm here, the tour guides are telling me that the last 2 weeks have been particularly warm. In Papua New Guinea, Brett Mason, 10 News.
Starting of breakfast